Well, here we are at the 8th annual Witches Night Out. Susie, can you believe it's 8 years?
I cannot. It started off at the Renaissance Center and it's gotten bigger and better than ever.
Well, I'm Jan Quillman and this is Susie Stockwell, and we're here with the mayor, Bob Odenkirk of the city of Joliet. Another fantastic event, Mayor. What do you think?
Well, it's a great night, beautiful weather. It's a great event every year. I think this one gets bigger and bigger every year, too. See a lot of events at Joliet, they keep growing, and this is one of them.
And the costumes this year are fantastic.
Oh my gosh, are they ever. Over the top, for sure.
Now, Susie, you're on the committee, so let's hear about who this year we're supporting 4 different charities.
Well, I know that Habitat and Casa are 2 of them, and then Guardian Angel Home and Stepping Stones.
Oh, she got it all. We don't have to worry. Thank you, Susie.
You're
Great
welcome.
for you. Now, you didn't wear your warlock costume.
No, I didn't. You know, I kind of feel a little bit out of place walking through here. They warned me at the front door. They didn't know if I was going to be safe coming in here on my own, but so far, so good.
Well, that's great. The grounds are gorgeous. Another perfect night here. We've been so lucky these last few years.
Yes, we have.
And, Susie, what do you want to say about this tonight?
And the proceeds go to great charities, and I'm very honored to be a part of this and to be on the committee.
Me as well, and so thankful that you could stop by and say hi because I know how busy you've been.
No, thank you, and thanks to everyone for coming out, supporting this great event, and all the great charities that are doing the work here in Joliet.
Thank you.
Well, I am here with my lovely witch, Judy Irwin. Judy is the co-chair of Witches Night Out, and it's the 8th annual year. Very excited to be here for such a great cause. Tell me a little bit about this year's planning, Judy, and everything that you've done.
This year's planning went off really well. We've got just a fantastic committee. I can't say enough about them. We are blessed with this weather. Oh my gosh. But if anybody wants to buy umbrellas, we still have them for sale. We bought them 5 years ago. Best rain insurance ever. And just the Susan at Jacob Henry has worked with us, and as has the Joliet Police. We are just blessed to be in such a marvelous community where people help out, where this event is, everybody is included, everybody is everybody's new best friend.
Judy, now I know with the planning process how hard it is, and we talked about the different companies that you're going to, the associates that you're going to be giving back to. Tell me a little bit about the people this year, because I know that they were sold out, I think, 48 hours after putting it on Facebook.
We were totally shocked that we did sell out. Our tickets online, I think they've sold out in less than 48 hours. Divas hard tickets were a little bit longer because they weren't open at night. We've got a lot of new people that I have approached me and said, this is my first year, and a lot of people that, oh my gosh, I can't miss this. So it has been exciting. It has been scary since we sold out so fast. It's the place to be in Joliet.
No, it is. And a little bit about Witches Night Out, why we're here tonight. Why don't we talk about a little bit about everything that's going on? Give me a synopsis of everything that's happening here tonight.
Oh my gosh, everything that's happening. We have vendors in the mansion and in the ballroom. We have psychic readers for entertainment purposes only in the carriage house. There is a Split the Cauldron raffle. We have a, I think, 16 plus raffle baskets. What am I missing? There are DJs. There is a photographer. There is a heck of a lot of people watching.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
So, and we are donating to 4 major charities. They will be, let me get this straight, Guardian Angel. We've got Stepping Stones Treatment and Recovery, Casa, and Habitat. As well as we will donate to United Way and to Events for a Cause, which is our umbrella organization.
That's wonderful. Now, Jan, I know you're in charge of something this evening. Why don't you go into what you're doing? Is it with the costume contest?
Totally.
Well, every year they've asked me to be a judge for the costume contest, and every year they get more and more elaborate. And this year today, I cannot believe the wonderful costumes and thought and time that went into some of these hats and costumes and capes, and it's just unbelievable. So it's going to be a very difficult choice tonight. But Judy, I wanted to ask you, when you said it was sold out, what was the capacity here? Because people need to know that.
The capacity is approximately 1,1700. I've asked Sue, what can we handle? And she said, with the tent, we're good. And the weather, yes, like I said, we sold or gave away 1,600 tickets, and then we add our volunteers and our vendors and the mansion staff. We're doing good.
And the reason I wanted to ask that question, because like Susie had said earlier, the minute you put it on Facebook and it was sold out immediately, and there were a lot of people out there, oh come on, that couldn't have happened. Well, yes, it did happen. This event has gotten bigger and better at every year. We're at capacity. We're at the wonderful grounds here, like Susie said. But I have to tell you, if you want your ticket for next year, I would get it as soon as they announce it, or get on a waiting list and have them mail you one, because this event does sell out, and there was no hanky-panky going on. It was definitely a sellout.
Absolutely. Now, Judy, I do have a question. I know that this is uncertain, but next year, are you maybe considering having it 2 nights?
It is something that is out there. We need more volunteers. We need more people in charge, because it is an event that takes months to plan, and we have got families, and some people even have jobs. Right. Not all of our witches are retired. Right. We're thinking about it. Okay. We thought about it last year. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, let's do this. So now that we're on JCTV, why don't we go ahead and look in the camera. If you want to become a volunteer in this wonderful cause, yes. I wasn't able to do as much as I've been involved with years past. I'm just here tonight to support Judy with JCTV. But why don't you look at the camera, state your name, and give a contact telephone number and email address if someone does want to volunteer next year.
I will give you mine. I am Judy Irwin, and my email is jolietvendor@witchesnightout.com. And please email me, and I will get back to you, I promise. And we will see what we can do. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Great job, Judy.
Oh, no, thank you.
Well, here's the rest of the committee here for Witches Night Out. A beautiful evening and beautiful girls, and I'm going to let each of them introduce themselves. Starting with...
I'm Melissa De La Rosa. I'm the massage therapist at Divas.
Margaret Manthe.
Carrie Storacco.
Jessica Banda.
Judy Tomasino, I'm the owner.
Tanya Delrose.
Now, you're not cold, are you, with those blue lips?
No, not yet.
So, ladies, what did you think this year about the committee and organizing this event for tonight? This has been our 8th year now, and bigger and better than ever. So who would like to...
I can talk a little bit.
Okay, go right ahead.
I am on the committee. I am doing the 50-50 raffle, and then I also helped out Lynn DeVizio with all the swag bags, too. So, and all the girls are selling the 50-50 raffle tickets tonight. So, okay.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how about you?
Oh, it's been a wonderful experience. We are really enjoying ourselves. This is a great event.
Anybody else want to speak?
Tanya will say something.
There we go.
This is probably the 5th or 6th event that we've helped out Judy with here today, here at this event. And it's run so much smoother this year, I think, with the 50-50. It's, the communication, the way that everything has been dealt with, and I just think everybody just comes together at this event has just... The communication, we were fortunate enough to be able to help the ladies sell the initial tickets at our salon. We had paper tickets to sell, and the response from the community to this event is unbelievable. We had people coming, and they just want to attend this event. It's like no other. I have done charity events in this community for over 20 years, and the response to this specific event is like nothing I have ever seen. They want to come and even this week, we took phone calls at the salon for people that want to come to this event and are begging for tickets and begging, and you're heartbroken to tell them that it's sold out and we're sorry and we have none left, and they're just, and even our customers come in and they're like, do you have any tickets left? And you feel terrible. You're just like, no, I'm sorry. And it's like nothing I've ever seen. The response to this event is unbelievable, and the community loves this, and the committee, it is an undertaking, and the people that run the mansion here, it is an undertaking for them, I know, and the work they do with the committee here, it's unbelievable. It's amazing to put this on for one night, and to have this is just, it's unbelievable.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm so glad they bought the umbrellas 5 years ago, because
They have not sold any.
like they said earlier, perfect insurance, because I remember the first couple years it was either really, really cold or it was raining and miserable, and these last 5 years have been fantastic. Another beautiful night here in Joliet at the Jacob Henry Mansion, so get your tickets early for next year, and thank you, ladies, for all your hard work.
Thank you.
I'm here with my lovely Alexis. Alexis, tell me a little bit about your involvement in Witches Night Out.
Well, I'm a board member for Events for a Cause, which is the 501c3 that oversees the Witches Night Out charities. And I've been a board member since it started about 8 years ago.
So tell me a little bit about your mom, because she is the one that co-founded this.
Yeah, so this was her vision 8 years ago, and just every year it's just kept on growing and growing to where now we sell out in less than 48 hours, and we sold almost 2,000 tickets.
Oh my gosh, wow. So how many can fit here at the mansion?
It's pretty much right around there through the capacity, but thankfully we have a lot of like these open grounds where everyone can kind of walk inside and outside the mansion, and then the sanctuary, and just kind of be indoors and outdoors.
So tell me what you would suggest for next year, because we were sold out after 48 hours, to women that want to get in and get a ticket.
You just have to buy your tickets early, so really follow us on social media, on the Twitter and the Facebook, and join our email newsletters, and then you could get announcements of when the tickets go on sale, and just set your alarms and calendars to get the tickets right away.
Oh my gosh. Jen, what do you think?
Well, we can't emphasize that enough, because we talked about it early. Get your tickets early, ladies. But this makeup job here is absolutely fantastic. And this is what I was talking about earlier. The costumes and the makeup this year are over the top, and I just love every minute of it. I'm glad to be part of it.
If I were the person in charge of this, I would let her win. Well, thank you, Alexis, very much, and have a great night.
All right, thank you.
Woo! Look who we found here, Suze.
It's Andy.
It's Annie Mihalich, whose wife, Kathy, was the brainchild to bring this to Joliet. So, Andy, 8 years. Can you believe it?
No, 8 years. Last year, the 1,600 tickets sold in 2 weeks. This year, the 1,600 tickets sold in 2 days. I'm telling you now, get your tickets within the first hour next year.
Unbelievable. And the costumes this year, what are you thinking about those?
Oh, well, we got wicked witches, ugly witches, scary witches, beautiful witches, sexy witches. They're all here.
Ladies of the evening witches, too. Huh, Suze?
You're absolutely correct. It's a great event for a great cause, and the outside this evening is actually just ever so beautiful. We have a nice tent out here. We have fires going. There's several different bars that are open for refreshments, as well as there's tons of food.
Food and drink, always good at this event. And then, of course, the big judging contest at the end with the best witch's costume and hat and so on. So, yeah, if you didn't get your ticket for this year, you don't want to miss it for next year, buy early.
Buy early.
All right, Andy, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Sue.
Wow, look who I found having a great time here tonight. It's Dr. Judy Mitchell. How are you this evening?
Great, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
Is this your first time?
It is my first time.
So what's your opinion?
It's fantastic. The costumes are wild. So I know what I need for next year. Striped tights, a little bit of face makeup, special contacts, and but the ladies look lovely. I love it. It's having such a great time.
Now, how long you been at the college, Judy?
It'll be 21 years in December. So.
Wow. And how'd you get your start?
You know, I actually started as a returning adult student 21 years ago, raising my 2 children, And the college has just been a tremendous supporter throughout my career, helping me to advance, encouraging me throughout. So holding various positions throughout the campus. And most recently, last March 2016, appointed the interim president and permanent in September, and I love my job. That's all I can't stress it enough. I love what I do. JJC is an amazing place filled with wonderful faculty, staff. We have a wonderful community, 7 counties, just the best job in the world.
Well, I know they love you and they're happy to have you, and so thank you. And I know she's having a good time tonight, letting her hair down. It's back to business tomorrow, right?
Right. Thank you.
Well, that's okay, Judy. Thank you for coming, and can't wait to see you next year.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good time.
Well, this is one of the areas where ladies are waiting in line to get their fortune told, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of interest in this. Now, I am with Jenna, who's one of the committee members, and we caught her in here. So, Jenna, what's your fortune?
Well, the fortune this evening is that magic is happening everywhere. There is not a place and a spot in this entire grounds and area that isn't filled with mystique and intrigue, and your fortune is just waiting to happen at a breath's moment.
Wonderful. So did you have yours read yet?
I have not. So I am making sure all of our witches are taken care of and that everyone's moving through and having a fantastic and excellent time. But I will be sure to make sure that I get my fortune told before the evening's out.
Well, Susie and I will be with you, so we'll save the best for last. How about that?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, Jenna, thank you.
Well, I'm here with my favorite witch, Evie. Evie is a neighbor of mine, and her husband, Jeff, owns Double J Sports Bar and Jerry's Hot Dogs. Evie, I'm so glad that you're here tonight. Now, this is your first year, correct?
Yes, it is, and I'm having a blast. This is wonderful. It's wonderful.
It's a really good time. I always tell everybody that live on the west side, the after party could be at Double J Sports Bar. And if you're still hungry, he's got Jerry's Hot Dogs right next door. Evie, tell me a little bit about the facility that Jeff, you own.
We own Double J Sports Bar, which is on Essington, and we've been there for 17 years, and it's a wonderful establishment. Everyone's wonderful there, and we recently opened up a hot dog stand right next door. So everyone come in and you enjoy a wonderful hot dog. We have Italian beef. It's all great.
So tell me a little bit about what he's doing. Isn't he not putting a window inside the bar now?
Yes, so now when you're at Double J's, you can actually order through the window, so it's great. So you don't even have to leave the bar.
So it's a one-stop shop. You come in, you have a cocktail or a Coke, and then you can actually order your hot dog right through the door. Well, Evie, you really have a good time tonight. I'm glad I ran into you.
I will. You too. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, here are a bunch of lovely wishes. Just standing here, listening to wonderful music, wonderful costumes, having a great time. And have you cast any spells tonight?
I've cast a few.
You've had a few spells? A little. All right, how about you?
I'm brewing something up.
What do we think?
Can't see you. Come to the light so we can see you.
I don't even know what the question is.
Just tell us what you think of this event tonight, and you're having a good time.
My first time, and I think it's amazing to have all these women here. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but it's amazing. It's amazing.
Glad you enjoyed it. And how about you, my dear?
I didn't hear what you said, but I agree with whatever they said.
Oh, we're in trouble. And these lovely ladies over here, look at these hats. Unbelievable. And she's got a black widow spider. So where are you from?
From Joliet. I'm actually a realtor for Beard & Warner.
All right, well, welcome. How about you?
Joliet. The same Joliet.
Now, have you ladies been at this event before? Okay.
It's our second time. She's a virgin.
Okay, because we've been told it's sold out in 2 days. So I just want to make sure, come again next year, you get those tickets early. Hello, my darling. Come here, Miss Troha. How are you?
Hi, honey. How are you?
Look at the camera, baby. Turn around. Look at the camera. Thanks, ladies.
How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Hi. Are you live?
Is this your first time here?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And what do you think about it?
I think it's great. And I hope looks like they raise a lot of money for charity, right?
We do. So glad you could make it because it was hard for the first timers again because we didn't have a whole lot of tickets.
Okay, well, thanks. It's good seeing you again.
Okay,
Take care. Love your town.
Well, here is Susan Bornhofen, the proprietor of this amazing establishment, Jacob Henry Mansion. And Sue, another wonderful event. I know you were telling me earlier about your dad.
Yes. Tonight is just absolutely fantastic. This is what it's all about, is when we see all these lovely and fun witches and listen to all the going on. But I'll tell you what, it fills your heart. So thank you to everybody who comes tonight. Thank you for everything we do. So I'll tell you, what a great committee, and all the women that come to support it. It's amazing. So thank you.
Well, you do an amazing job here, and I know that your dad's looking down, very proud. And another beautiful evening here at Jacob Henry Mansion in the grounds, and you couldn't ask for a more perfect place to have this event.
You know, the fun part about it is we've had 4 generations today here actually getting this prepared and ready. And when people think about that, you just know you're doing something right. So
definitely a family affair.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Sue, again.
And once again, thank you to everybody, the full committee, all the community, and everybody that came out tonight to support us. Thank you.
Well, we're not done yet, Suze, because I am standing here, and I'm standing inside the tent, and no one really realizes exactly what Sue does. And in the tent tonight is
the Martini Bar, and man, is it packed. Woohoo! We have 6 different martinis. It's like a candy counter, ladies. It is full. And you pick your color and you pick your potion. And that's what it's about.
Which I love, but I want to talk about the food, Sue. So you have a lot of different food courts. Let's tell the public that wants to come next year exactly what kind of food that you're serving here.
Well, tonight we actually have Off the Grill. That's been very popular. We also do out of the back of the mansion and the gathering room. So we have 4 different locations that we have plenty of food, plenty of spirits, and a lot of fun. So we have brats that have been marinating and cooking in beer all day. We have Off the Grill with chicken. We have our own homemade beef sandwiches. Oh my gosh, we pretty much have nibble and bits. We have everything going. So, and the donuts. We have the pumpkin spice donuts and the apple cider donuts.
And the
oh my gosh,
I know. Are unbelievable. We're standing here now.
I know.
It's just I want to go eat everything.
I know. And I'm going to tell you, I've tried it all. And it's perfect. So thank you so much once again for everything.
Well, thank you, Sue, very much.
Thanks. Congratulations, everybody.
You too, dear.
All right, love you.
Here we have the chief of police. Oh my God, what did we do?
I'm just happy to be here, Jan.
Brian Benton, everyone. Brian's been kind enough to be one of the judges this year. His first time here at Witches Night Out, and I know he's like being a little sheepish. So excuse me, Brian, what do you think?
Well, this is my first time here, and this is so impressive. I think we probably have at least 1,500 women dressed up as witches. I'm not sure what I got myself into volunteering to be a judge, but it looks like it's going to be a great night.
We're happy to have you, but this year is going to be very difficult because I'm a judge as well, and I've been looking all around, and I think this year tops the last 8 years. We've been doing this for 8 years, and this year is unbelievable with the costumes and the ingenuity of all these ladies.
Well, that scares me to know that I jumped into the worst year ever yet when it comes to being a judge. I'm going to have a very difficult time, so I'm going to count on you to help me and guide me along. But this is amazing. Some of these women here look like they should be in TV or in movies because they have gone all out with their dresses and their makeup, and it really is impressive tonight.
It is, and we're so happy to have you, and thank you for agreeing to do this.
It is such a worthwhile cause. All the women and children that are going to be helped from the proceeds generated at this event, I'm just happy to be here and glad to be a part of it.
And we'd like to thank the Joliet Police Department for all their help outside with directing traffic and making sure that everything runs smoothly. For all the ladies that are here tonight, I've heard no complaints. Everybody's very happy. I know parking can be an issue sometimes, but we've got it down pat.
I'm very proud of the work that they do, and I've heard nothing but compliments myself. We have a great staff out there, so if you haven't been here before, please come on out next year.
All right, Chief, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jan.
I'm here with Teresa Berkley, my favorite witch. Teresa, as a co-chair, tell me about your experiences this year.
This year, it's bigger and better than ever. Selling out in 3 days never happened. So excited. There's been a lot of excitement building, and it's turning out to be great. No drama, everybody's happy and having a great time.
Well, tell me a little bit about the experience of what's going to happen at the end of the night. What is the bottom line at the end of the night here at Witches Night Out?
You know what? I'm not sure, but I know it's going to be huge.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's why we're pushing those raffle ticket sales. Absolutely.
For sure. And then I know the proceeds, I've already talked to where the proceeds are going, but with the contest, it's going to be so hard with the dress contest tonight.
Some of these outfits are amazing. It's going to be really hard for the judges to pick a winner. So thankfully we have a few different categories. I'm looking forward to seeing who wins. And we have some of the really fun group outfits. There are some witches. The creativity is just, I don't think it's been beat. This year, we're just topping ourselves. It's great.
For sure. So tell me a little bit about the dance-off that's going to be happening inside. They have the DJs going on. They have all that.
Yeah, we've got a DJ out here for fun and a DJ inside, and it's just going to turn into a dance party. Because witches, after we give them a few witches brews, love to shake it. So it's going to be a good time. You won't want to miss it. Right after the costume contest, go dance. It'll be great.
So tell me a little bit about next year. I know that they're talking about maybe having a second night, possibly.
Maybe. Witches never reveal their secrets. But it's possible, and I think we could probably sell out if we did that as well. But guess you'll just have to stick around and see. Keep checking out on the website, witchesnightout.com, and all of the information will be posted there.
There you go. I'm here with Teresa Berkley, and thank you very much, and have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Well, Suze, here we are in the pits. What do you think?
I love it. I love the fire, I love the witches, and I love the witches brew.
And it's pretty hot here with some very hot witches.
Yes.
So let's ask who they are, what they think, and why they came tonight.
My name is Christine. I'm from Aurora, and I think this is absolutely fabulous. And I'm here with my Wicked Witch friends.
Oh my goodness, she has Wicked Witch friends.
Oh my gosh.
Shall we move down the road here?
Shall we?
And is this one of your Wicked Witch friends?
Yes, it is.
I am. And my name is Jan, and I'm from Tinley Park. And I belong to her Wicked Witch friend group.
I'm Jan as well. So nice to meet you, Jan.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
Well, thank you for coming.
Three Jans here because I'm
Janice.
I'm Janice, and I'm one of her best friends. And I encourage him to come tonight. This is our first time here, and it's fabulous. And thank you for volunteers and everyone working here. It's wonderful.
Yes. Well, thank you, Jen, because we're working our way that way. So thank you for coming over. Okay, and here's Jan's sister.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. How are you? What do you think of tonight?
Oh my God, it was so good, awesome, fun times, and we're recommend it next year.
All right. Well, thank you for coming, ladies. You want to turn around, be on the camera here for us? Here we are. It's getting pretty warm over here. They're all doing their cauldron thing, doing their spells, right?
That's right. We're all here celebrating, which is.
What kind of spells have you cast tonight?
Oh, I can't say on TV.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a secret. And then we have a couple of nice ladies here. Look at the unbelievable costumes. Tell us your name, where you're from.
I'm Jonna Steller. I'm from Galesburg, Illinois.
You came all the way up here for this?
I did. My best friend invited me.
And your best friend is?
Aggie Capinas. And
look at the camera, my darling. So
I live in Elwood, Illinois. So, yeah, so we are here celebrating Witches Night Out. This is my third one. It's her first. So Andorra over here.
And she's Samantha from Bewitched.
Can you wiggle your nose?
Kind of.
Well, there you have it. We have witches from all over that have flown in on their brooms. What do you think, Suze?
Oh my gosh, it's spectacular.
Well, thank you, ladies, and I hope you're going to be involved in the contest later on. So thank you for coming, and we appreciate you supporting this event.
We're having a great time.
Give us your best laugh.
Here we are at the end of the night at Witches Night Out. I'm with all my lovely witches. Let me tell you, I've known these girls for a long time, and it's been a great night, and they're having a really good time. Some of them are first time, some of them are second year. So let me ask you, first or second year?
First year.
And what's your impression of this night?
I had a lot of fun. I want to come back next year.
Yeah? Yeah. Definitely next year, huh? And we have someone that traveled from out of town. Where are you from?
I'm from Highlands Ranch, Colorado, Denver.
So she traveled all the way out here to Witches Night Out.
Tonight. Oh my goodness.
Do you believe it?
1,000 miles.
So tell me, what was your experience?
I love it, and I will be back next year. It's wonderful to have a night out that women can dress up and have a good time. It's wonderful.
Absolutely. And you are?
Mary Lopez.
And how was your experience?
This has been an amazing night. Oh my gosh, all the detail, all the vendors. It's been a really good time with my friends.
And you are?
Lauren Geisselman.
And this is your first or second year?
This is my first year, but I've heard about it for a while, so I'm excited to be here.
And Jen, what do you think?
Well, I want to tell you something about Mary, which she does not tell. Mary, I work with Mary. Mary is a veteran. She was a Marine, and I'm very proud of her, and I want to thank her for her service to this country.
Thank you, Jan. I appreciate that.
A wonderful person and a beautiful witch.
And let me go and ask you, how was your night tonight?
It was great. This is my first time, and I'll be back next year.
Awesome. And you, was this your first night?
You already asked me. Yes, it is.
And you?
Yes, first time. It's awesome.
So what do you think?
I love it. It's a good time.
That's awesome. And so I see the other witches over here, they're like disappearing?
I do. And one thing I should correct. My husband was a Marine too, but was a Marine. Once a Marine, always Marine. Semper Fi, right, Mayor?
Absolutely.
Thank you, and I apologize for that mistake.
Well, thank you, lovely ladies, for letting us interview you, and thank you for coming to Witches Night Out. Can I hear you howl? Look at this costume. Hello. It's Barbie. This is her first year. Barbie, tell me a little bit about why you're here tonight.
Just a few friends told us about tickets 2 years ago, and I finally got them. So I'm excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been great.
And how was your night?
Awesome. I love it. We're going to come every year.
And what was your favorite part of Witches Night Out?
All the costumes and all the makeup and all the ladies just having a great time.
Well, thank you for coming, and we hope to see you next year at Witches Night Out. What a fabulous closing to Witches Night Out. Jan, the costume party went really well. I mean, I'm really proud of who you chose. And this is another spectacular year this year for Witches Night Out. Next year, I'm hoping that everybody will get their tickets ahead of time, because obviously tonight it was just craziness.
It was absolutely fabulous. I mean, I cannot tell you. I've been part of this for 8 years, and this is unbelievable tonight. The competition was fierce. I mean, really, these witches were casting their spells on everybody. And when you see the winners, I hope that you'll be happy, because it was a very difficult decision.
For sure. Well, we'll see you next year at Witches Night Out. This is Jan Quillman and Susie Stockwell.